Hello friends, let us continue our dragon sculpting, and there is a very simple way of creating the scales, because if we have to use alphas to create the scales, the mesh is going to be very dense. We don't want the mesh to be very dense, otherwise it is not going to be easy for the system to handle those number of polygons. So we start masking the areas so that we are able to create the scales, right? Even before that, we will inflate some of this area. Okay, F increases size. Increase the size more. That will also, that way we can also distinguish what is the area that needs scales and what is skin area. Okay, so now it becomes very obvious what are the areas we need to provide scales, right? Okay, that's clear now. Yeah, now we can start masking right from here. Make sure the dynamic topology is on. Okay. So we can create the scales, right? Now let us change the direction. Yeah, yes. Okay, Control 7, bottom view. Okay. Control I, invert the mask. Now before we actually pull it out, we are going to inflate. Okay. I for inflate. F, increase the size of inflate. I for inflate, F, increase the size. Okay. Now we can actually use the snake hook brush and give it a shape, right? Yeah. Make the size of the brush bigger. Okay. Those are nice looking scales. Here you can fill it up a little more. Alt and clear the mask. Control S. Keep saving. Looks nice, right? Looks really very nice. Yeah. What about the tail? Control 7. Yeah. M for mask. F, reduce the size of the mask. Mask F, increase. Okay. Control I, invert the mask. Now let's inflate this area. I inflate. Go on inflating. Okay. Now we'll have to do the snake hook brush. We'll have to drag it back. Okay. Because if we had tried to use the alphas, it wouldn't have worked on our machine. Because alphas would, to sculpt, using alphas would require a very, very high-end machine. Alt M, Control S. Okay. The scales are done, and what about the skin part? Similarly, we could, much is not visible, we could do the skin also. Yeah, using the same masking method. And for mask, now we can do one thing, we create more density by drawing here, make it more dense so that easily get some detail on the skin. Okay. So let us mask out some of these areas. Okay, now Control I. Now inflate. I for inflate. Just inflate it. Go close and inflate it. Because basically the skin looks rough. Right? Yeah, looks good. Alt and clear the mask. Yeah? Yes. And for mask, Control I again. Again, take your inflate brush, get close, inflate these areas. Basically the skin has to look rough. Okay, Alt and clear the mask. Control S, keep saving. And mask. Yeah, it's at maximum strength. Okay, now Control I again, invert the mask, I inflate, time clear the mask. Yeah, it's coming out very nice. Yeah, it's coming out pretty good. Now for the body. Yeah, first let's complete the leg. Okay. Mask. Control I, invert the mask. I, inflate brush. Alt and clear mask. Smooth out some of those which appear very odd. Okay. Control S, keep saving. And now for the back part over here, mask this area. Or there's another way. Instead of masking, we can simply create blobs over here. What do you think? Right? Okay. Clay, inflate, blob. Yeah. Easier to blob out this whole area. We didn't think of it earlier. Blob is a very easy way of getting the skin done. Okay. It comes better too. Here, wherever it's not good, we blob out, right? Reduce the size. Blobs are good, especially for the dragon skin. Blobs reduce a lot of our time. Yeah, you could have thought of that earlier even. That doesn't matter, better late than never. These blobs certainly help us. Right. make larger blobs and skin. Yeah. Remember the blob brush. Want to make them more obvious, increase the strength. Shift F. Reduce the size if you want. Okay. Yeah. So here also we need to make those blobs, right? Control S. Looks cool. Our dragon looks really, really cool. Go on creating the blobs. Right. Go on creating the blobs. We're almost done, except a few places. I think that should suffice. Yeah, that's quite good. Yeah, and I think this is good. Top view, yeah, it's quite good. Our dragon is quite good. Now, we're going to do a couple of things. Control S, keep saving. And in the next part of the video, we are going to create the eyes, the tongue, and then we are going to decimate it a little bit, reduce the poly count, and we are going to do some vertex painting. And then after the vertex painting, we are going to create a sort of a rocky place, maybe a mountain on which it is sitting, and then render it. We are not going to do texture painting. We will do some kind of a vertex painting which will look nice, and we'll make the eyes and the tongue also, and then render it. Okay, I hope you're following the steps very clearly. Okay, and all the best sculpting the dragon. I hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. Thank you once again.